Moon starting with the Ancient War creeping here at the Goblin Merchant. Lane with a standard build order.
Ready to work.
I think it's going to be a Blade Master, because it's a good Blade Master map. It could be a Shadow Hunter as well, but on this patch maybe Blade, and it's a Blade.
Ready to work.
Indeed. Because it's a good Blade Master map. It could be a Shadow Hunter as well, but on this patch maybe Blade, it's a Blade.
Ready to work.
I want to put some music, so I think this should be enough.
Ready to work.
I mean the music of the game.
Complete. Ready to work.
Alright. Keeper of the Grove for Moon, right? Yeah. First Archer, so it's Keeper of the Grove, Archer, single Archer, Creep Camp. Probably get Trains first, yeah. Blade Master is moving with the grunt instantly towards the middle of the map to find some good items. Moon is gonna get level 2 straight up here. One burrow attack for Lin. Doesn't use the time to kill the Wisp. Goes straight for the Rogue Wizard.
We're under attack.
This Ancient War took a lot of damage, but it's gonna stay up, no problem. Claws of Haste, pretty good item already, and Circlet, no. Even better. Claws of Attack. Actually, I think a Circlet is better than the Claws, but Claws and Claws of Haste. Very good items for Blade Master. Now he's gonna try to go for the Slippers, because this camp drops the Slippers of Agility, or at least it did. And it does again. Slippers of Agility plus 3. So this Blade Master just scrapped 3 super easy camp and now it's plus 9, and that's why you want to play a Blade Master on this map. Because the items are just perfect for this hero. Plus 9 Blade Master, this is already like a level 2 hero, okay? Actually not really, because it doesn't have the Circlet, but yeah. Pretty much feels it doesn't have, I mean, it doesn't have crit, but it hits very hard, so it's a super strong level 1 Blade Master.
We're under attack.
Going for some Wisps, now he needs to get his level 2.
Complete. We're under attack.
Moon is trying to go for level 3 here, but Lin is gonna creep jack. I mean, he's gonna do some creep steals. Gets the level 2 creeping with the grunts, and
we're under attack.
He's delaying Moon. But the 3 is up. Ah, Torrent Totem and Beastery, so no Shamans. Gets the Berserker. The problem is that this Blade Master doesn't have healing salves. He needs the Shadow Hunter as soon as possible to bring the salves and heal the blade. Perfect item, we got the mana pot here. But he needs a Shadow Hunter.
We're under attack. We're complete. attack!
Still +9, but with very good items for the Shadow now. Wand of Mana Stealing, Greater Mana Pot, still on the blade though. Oh, and this is the real Keeper actually. I don't know if Lin has Hex. Expo is up for Moon, looks good for Moon. Lin still doesn't have a single Walker. He has nothing against Entangle, he's gonna lose this ground most likely, but no, the Keeper is out of range now. He needs another Entangle and he gets the grunt. Lin cannot deny it in time.
The spirits of the earth guide.
First Walker is on the field, but I'm not sure if he's upgraded or not. No, he's not. Shadow still level 1. And Moon can now start mining and explode with Anthraces and or Archers. Probably Archers, I don't know.
We're under attack! Ready to ride! The spirits of the earth.
Lin ensnares one Archer, kills one Archer, gets one more unit, probably the Huntress, but Moon is microing it back and saves the Huntress because Lin is going for the Keeper. Oh, he's gonna lose one Raider and loses the Raider, so good trade for Moon. Kills the Raider, I think he killed another unit, saved the Huntress, lost only one Archer and the TP, so I think it was a kind of a decent trade there for Moon. As Lane is finally creeping up this Expo.
Ready to ride!
The problem is that when those Night Elves,
We're under
when those Orcs expand, it feels like it's always too late against the Night Elves, because Night Elves start the expansion a lot earlier and then they just get 60 supply, Archers or Huntresses, and then you just can't keep up the expansion because with the right clicks of the Archers or the Huntresses you can take down the Orc expansion very easily. So Moon is already almost level 4 on the Keeper, Alchemist also almost level 2. Blade Master with a plus 24 damage, he got triple claws. +6, and +9. Perfect item for the blade, but no invo. So he's not immune to the Entangle. And let's open the population here. We have 40 supply only for Lin against 52 for Moon, so
We're under attack!
it still should be Moon's game to win. But the supply advantage is still not enough. 56 versus 40. As soon as Moon reaches 60, it should push. 2-0, the upgrades are very good for Moon. Perfect upgrades. 2-1 would be even better, but it takes time to research the upgrades, you know, so... Oh, and he's gonna get another Raider. Maybe Lin tries to micro it, goes for the Alchemist, saves the Raider. And Lin is just trying to buy time for his expansion. He desperately needs more units. He still doesn't have... Okay, he has one Kodo, he wants another one. The Kodo didn't eat anything. Moon is at 62 already. And he's making 5 Huntresses and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 Archers plus 8 Archers actually. 8 Archers plus the Shadow Priest. So with this build you wanna go heavy on... You wanna have a little bit of a front line with Hunts. They are 2-1 by the way, right now. And then you wanna go heavy on Archers. So it's mostly Archers. More Archers than Hunts. And 2-1 Archers do incredible damage. And as you can see, Moon is just pumping Archers now. He's just massing Archers out of a double Ancient War.
Complete.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if this game is the one that was played on the tournament, because today a lot of games that have been played on WGL have been released, but the uploader didn't write where they come from, so I have no idea. It might very well be, because I remember that in the tournament Moon was massing archers and Lane lost to that. So it could be that game. One of the games of those games was on Terenas for sure.
Ready to ride. My life for the Lord.
Anyways, it's still worth watching, because when you watch the casting, there's a lot of talking, the tournament is going on, so it's not like watching the replay. Watching the casting of the live game is not like watching the replay. Yeah, I think it's that game where it's just mass archers. And Lin is doing a good job here, but he just doesn't have the numbers. 61 versus 44. He's trying to snipe those archers, but they just don't die. And this is a plus 28 blade. By the way, he's trying to go for the alchemist, but Moon is microing it back. And this blade master, he doesn't have an input, that's his massive problem. He'll wave, it's level 2 but didn't do too much. Speed scroll out by Lin, but this exposes the expansion when Moon is retreating. Double Kodo, level 4 Shadow. Oh, and Lin is at 50, Moon is at 60. Actually, I'm not sure this is the tournament game, because it's looking pretty decent for Lin now. Level 4 Shadow. Level almost 5 Blade.
We're under attack.
I think this is another game. It looks like the tournament game, because Moon just did the same strategy he did on WGL. But this game, it looks good for Lin.
We're under attack.
His hero levels are better. He's only 10 supply behind, which is totally fine if you have the hero level advantage and if you are Orc. He's almost finishing this camp. And this Blade Master is a beast. He just needs an invo, which he got right now. And once this blade is level 5, it's gonna be basically unstoppable. Okay.
Work complete.
I don't think that the mass of archers will work this time for Moon, but let's see. X, Invo, Keeper is down, and Lin takes this game up quite comfortably. But you can see that archers are very strong, the damage is insane. But when you lose the first hero, you have nothing to kill the Blade Master, absolutely nothing, then you're gonna lose all of your units. Actually, Moon is doing very well considering that they lost the Keeper. Lin is forced to retreat, but he still has an expansion, and Moon leaves. GG. So, yeah. Same strat by Moon, different outcome from the WGL. Very well done by Lin, but also lucky items, we must say that. We always have to acknowledge the value of the items determining the outcomes of these games. Without the triple